Hello and welcome back to another tactic testing video for the Tactic Testing League. The tactic we are testing out today is the GYRFM GROGU FM22 tactic. Hood Gaming has already done a video on this tactic, so I will put that in the description below, the link for that, because he's done a fantastic job. He always does a fantastic job. He does a much better job than me, but I wanted to try out this tactic for our Tactic Testing League. So I'm going to run over this pretty quick. I'm not going to go through it as I normally would. Like I say, if you want to look at this tactic in more detail, please look in the description below, check out Hood Gaming, and because he's done a fantastic job on this tactic, but we're going to go through it quite quickly. What do we do here? We leave the assistant manager in charge. He manages Man City with season preview to finish first, Newcastle season preview to finish 10th, and Norwich season preview to finish 20th, bottom of the table, to see if they can improve on the position they're supposed to season preview finish. That is it, yeah, and see how well it does, as in results-wise, goals and all that stuff. So this is the tactic, a very good-looking tactic. Respects some big things. I've seen like Hood Gaming's video and it is a fantastic tactic. This is the best 11 that the assistant manager thinks without restrictions. Next thing you do is check out Newcastle's best 11. So this is Newcastle's best 11 without restrictions. We always take a look at Wilson. Wilson always bangs in the goal, and I imagine he will do again on this tactic. Next thing, let's check out Norwich. And the same as in with Newcastle, we really check out Pookie, see how many goals he scores. He normally does pretty well as well. The only person that doesn't do very well in these tactic testing videos is Jesus. He doesn't score as many goals as anyone else. Wilson and Pookie, they bang him in, but Jesus cannot do it. He cannot score goals. For some bizarre reason, he just doesn't do it in these videos. Let's check out the results and let's see if Jesus can prove me wrong. Okay, we're on the competition screen, Man City. As you can see, they won the Community Shield. They got knocked out in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup against Leeds. They got knocked out of the FA Cup 5th round against Southampton. They got to the Europa League semi-final against Chelsea because they didn't qualify through their Champions League group. AC Milan, Ajax did. So that's a tough group, to be fair. That's a tough group. But they are champions of the Premier League. They've done a fantastic job. 87 points, 66 goal difference. That is good. I can already see here Newcastle, 1 place above their season preview. But Norwich 8 places above theirs. We'll check out them in a second. Let's take a close look at some of this Man City results. They started off really well. 4-3 against Leicester. Great start in August. Burnley, Brighton, a 5-0 win against Newcastle. Maybe some disappointment loss against Villa, Seville, Brentford, AC Milan. Big win against Ajax 7-0. 4-2 in the Carabao Cup, 4th round. We are going to go through this quite quickly. So they beat Ajax 7-0. Then when they played Ajax again in the group, it was away from home. Don't get me wrong. They lost 1-0. Lost against Leeds in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup on penalties. Big 6-1 win against Brighton. Lost to Newcastle United playing the same tactic. Beat Norwich City though, 4-1. 1-0 against Shakhtar. Away they lost, then 5-1 they won at home. Good comeback. 5-1 win against Southampton. Knocking out Napoli. And then just going through, Leicester, quarterfinals of Europa League. Beat them. Beat Wolves, beat Watford, the school run here. Drew against 1-0 against Chelsea here, but beat Liverpool in the league 4-1. Then lost to Chelsea 4-3 in their second leg of the Europa League. Then finished off with a 2-0 loss against Leicester, 6-0 win against Crystal Palace. I love it. At the end of the season, last game of the season, at home, they won 6-0. The fans should be happy with that. Jesus here scoring a hat-trick. How many goals has he scored? Let's take a look at the squad. Average ratings, a load of green. Kyle Walker, De Bruyne, the best performers. Diaz as well, great performance on Stones. Grealish had a good season. 18 assists, 18 goals, 14 assists. So look at goals-wise. Grealish is the top goal scorer. That is a shocker. Sterling and Jesus on 16. I've just got to look at this. Where, if not even, this is the pick with the best 11. So where have they been playing Grealish? I'd love to know where Grealish has been playing to score all them goals. Have a look. 6-0. Did he score in this game? Yeah, he scored a goal there. Where did he play in this game? They won 6-0. I'm off the bench to score. They're playing with me now. They're playing with me. There he is there, scoring a goal. Christ knows where they were playing him. But still, again, Jesus can't do it. He just doesn't score the goals. He doesn't score the goals. I just don't know why he's not the top goal scorer playing up front. He should be playing up front on his own, Lance forward role, so he should be getting all the goals. All the goals, the majority of the goals. But he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. Right, let's check out Newcastle. Let's see if Wilson can score more goals than Jesus. So we're on the Newcastle screen. As you can see, they also not won anything. Second round against Sheffield Wednesday in the Carabao Cup, they lost. Fourth round, got knocked out by Tottenham in the FA Cup. In the league, they finished one place above their season preview, ninth. Which is good. Very good. Shame it's not a lot higher. But this tactic has won Man City in the league, which is very, very good. That's the first tactic so far to do so. 87 points is not bad either. Let's take a look at the schedule. Let the screen sort itself out. A really poor start. But saying that, there's a tough games. Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal. Then lost to Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, there wasn't a bad run. I bet the morale was terrible. Lost to Man City 5-0. Then it starts picking up. Some easier games. 2 against Burnley, Crystal Palace and Brighton. We're going to skip through this quite quickly. Any big wins that I can really see? Losing to Watford, losing to Arsenal. Yeah, it's very hit and miss. Very hit and miss with Newcastle. They did beat Man City. We've mentioned that before. A good point against Liverpool. And a bit of a good win against Tottenham. 4 games on the bounce losing though. End of the season, a 2-2 draw at Leicester. So against Leicester, should I say. Yeah, very, very hit and miss tactic for Newcastle. But goals-wise and player ratings, what have they got? Average ratings. Ryan Fraser done alright. Other than that, everyone else dropped off a bit. Callum Wilson, goals-wise, he did get injured. He only played 27 times. So I imagine he had a bad injury. That's why they've not really finished above where I expect them to with this tactic. Because Wilson must definitely, he's only played 27 times, he scored 16 goals, 5 assists. Yeah. Disappointing, but like I say, I think it's Callum Wilson. That's the reason why he must have had an injury. Can we check it out? Let's try to check it out. Right. So history, career stats, injuries. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Tight groin, 2 days. Damaged heel, 12 days. Damaged spine, 3 months. There you go, 3 months there. Oh, it didn't come. Then you got another injury, 5 days, 2 years, 1. Yeah, but it's the damaged spine done the business. That's why he was out for so long. That's why he missed so many games. Yeah, next thing to do really is check out Norwich. So this is the competition screen for Norwich, and they got knocked out by Southampton in the 4th round, but they got to the semi-final of the FA Cup and got knocked out by Man United. I wonder how close that was. And in the league, they finished 12th, 8 places above their season preview. A very, very good tactic with Norwich. Newcastle, it's just the injury to Callum Wilson. They would have finished a lot higher. Yeah, so Norwich finished 12th. That's an excellent result. Let's check out some of their results. The screen needs to sort itself out. Have a look. They had a better start, beating Watford, losing to Liverpool, beating Accrington Stanley, losing to Arsenal. Was a few reds and oranges. Ooh, this patch here for a couple of months. There's the Southampton result, knocked out by penalties. Beat Brentford. Lost to Man United, drew against Southampton, but beat Chelsea. That's a good result. Beat Wolves, drew against West Ham, beat Leicester, another good result. Losing to Liverpool, but then going on a little run again, beating Watford, Birmingham City, beating Arsenal, then getting thrashed by Man City. Good February, beating Preston, beating Brighton, beating Burnley, 3-0 against Newcastle. Dodgy April, very dodgy April, losing 4-2 against Man United. Tough result. And then losing to them a few days later, 3 days later in the league. Then Southampton. A 1-0 draw against Wolves, but a brilliant win against Chelsea 4-2, draw against Leicester, and a good home game to finish off the season, a 3-0 win against West Ham. Good result. Right, let's check out a look at some of their players, how well they've done, average rating wise. Yeah, not too bad. He's only played 3 games. He can't even. Defender, not bad at all. Good rating, good appearance. Billy Gilmore, done alright. Max Aarons. And it drops off. Where's Pookie? Pookie's not really. He's another one that's not really played a full amount of games. 30. I would imagine him to play more. He's joining. How is he joining? How they agreed that? It must have been out of contract. Must have been out of contract. Contract expires at the end of the season. That's why they got him a season. Like I say, it can't be no transfer. The assistant manager's not allowed to suddenly one. Obviously, his contract's up at the end of the season. 30 appearances, 15 goals, 6.91. Not bad at all. Let's have a look at the Premier League. Who is the top goal scorer in the league? Cristiano Ronaldo with 23 goals. Have we got any guys up there? Any guys up there? Callum Wilson, 16 goals. Not too bad, considering he played 26 games. Like Ronaldo played 35. That's not bad. Callum Wilson and Grealish and Pukki. Does he make it on? He doesn't. We've got Sterling, Silva, and De Bruyne as well. Man City. I like to spread the goals around. Any average rating? Bruno Fernandes. Normally, it's Robertson, the left back. He comes second. De Bruyne, Diaz, Walker, Fraser, Silva in the top 20 with John Stones as well. Battle. Very good tactic. Like I say, Hood Gaming's already done this tactic and he's done a very good job. We're just doing this tactic to see where it finishes in the tactic testing league, and the results of that is coming up next. As you can see, the GYRFM GROGU tactic is finished in the 6th position. They played 114, they won 55, they drew 23, they lost 36, a goal difference of 57, a points tally of 188. A very good tactic, very good indeed. I feel it would have done a lot better though if Callum Wilson wouldn't have got injured for 3 months. I would have thought Newcastle would have done a lot better. That being said, these other tactics are all top tactics. So it's done very well. It's mixing it up there. If you want to check out this tactic in more detail, like I said before, Hood Gamer has done a video on this tactic, in-depth video. He's done a much better job than me. Please go check that out. He tries it out with some lower league teams across Europe. But this tactic, we tried it out of our little tactic testing league table. It's coming in 6th position. I feel it would have done a lot better. Come back for another tactic testing video. But that's it for me, guys. I'm out.